Jason, what are the initial emotions for you after this loss?
Say it again?
What are the initial emotions for you after this loss?
These days are tough. Days like this are very, very tough. But I feel like this day like this is going to be something we're going to look back on, and feel like it made us better, and it opened our eyes on the things that we need to correct, and we played pretty good. I missed out on a couple opportunities, and it's totally my fault, and I take full responsibility for this.
What did you see on your interceptions? What was your perspective on this?
I just got to get a better ball to my receivers. Just trust my training and do what I'm coached to do. And once again, I take full responsibility.
Being they got hands on a lot of balls in the second half that they weren't touching in the first half. Did they change anything noticeably that you saw that was allowing them to bat down passes or anything?
No, not really. They were making plays, but once again, it just falls back to me, and trusting my reads, and making sure that I'm throwing it to the right guy, and I just gotta get back in the film room and continue to get better.
Coach Leitpold just called the fourth down play where you fumbled, baffling that there was no offsides call there. I wonder, how much did that impact you, seeing him? Did you think he was off? All that stuff obviously was kind of a chaotic play.
No, not really. It didn't have anything to do with me. I just gotta make a better play. My offense gave me enough time, and my O-line gave me enough time, and I just gotta protect the ball in that moment and try to make a better play than I did.
Mason, you had a big game, but when something like that comes in a loss, how do you channel it going forward, even though you didn't get the result in the end?
We have a tendency to look at the things we did wrong. I'm my biggest critic. So, I'm gonna, not really pay attention to what I did right. I'm gonna look at what I did wrong and really start to, work to fix those.
Mason, what was Coach's message to you after the game as a team?
Stick together.
Sorry, go ahead.
We can't let this loss turn into another one. We got a bye week to get things straight, but don't let one loss turn into two.
I was going to say, Austin, as a defense going into the bye week, what are the main things that you guys want to focus on working on from this game?
Definitely run stop. They had way too much yards on us, and then it's a bunch of comeback and quick passes, a bunch of screens. So we want to work on redirecting and use this bye week to get better and be ready for the following week.
Austin, for you, how much will a bye week help with your knee?
Yeah, it would be great. I think we all have bumps and bruises that we need to get right, and that bye week will be really good for us.
Mason, were you out there on the fourth down fumble? Were you on the field?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I wonder, because Coach said it was, he said it was kind of on him for deciding to go for it. Were you both of you, were you glad the decision was made to go for it in that situation?
Yeah, I think we all have full confidence in what we can do, and I was actually to the side where that guy, was kind of a little early, but we got to open, we got to execute, we got to get open, we got to execute in those moments. But we have to validate Coach's belief in us.
Did you like the aggressive call there?
Yeah, definitely. I love when Coach Leitpold shows his trust in us, and once again, I just got to make a better play.
For any of you guys, does the bye week come at a good time? You can kind of let this one sting and then build on, or does it come at a time where you guys wish you could just get right back out there and get a bounce back?
Yeah, I feel like it comes at the perfect time. We're also on fall break, so we'll have less distractions. We'll really be able to zone in on next week.
I wonder, that's 3 weeks in a row that Trevor's made a big play for you guys. You vibing with him pretty good right now? Is there just some extra connection that's going on, and he's starting to make those on a regular basis?
Yeah, well, we brought him in to make those kind of plays, and he's had a rough couple of years, and on and off the field, and I love the way that he has fought back and continue to make plays and continue to keep his head down and continue to work. I'll forever thank him for that, and just his ability to get over tough times and continue to keep his head down.
I know it's a loss too, but the feathered pass to Q down the sideline, you're rolling left. Have you ever thrown a better ball than that in your life?
Yeah, I could think of a couple.
Okay.
It's 2 weeks away. I realize that I'm sorry for asking, but you've been right there with Oklahoma the last 2 years. Probably felt like you should have won in Lawrence 2 years ago. How important is it to make that right with another shot at them in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's everything. I think it's important because it's the next game. Not just because it's just important because it's the next game that we have, you know, no matter whether it's, you know, Oklahoma or, you know, whoever we play. You know, I think in 2 weeks we'll definitely be ready to play.
Thanks.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that game in Lawrence, that was a tough one to lose, and, you know, I think especially the past couple of years losing tight ones, you know, there's, you know, extra focus, you know, going into the week, you know, especially having the bye week to really, you know, get our bodies back going. So, you know, I think we're really looking forward to the opportunity of playing, you know, a really good opponent in Oklahoma.
Playing in a game like this, does it kind of teach you and get you ready for an opponent like Oklahoma?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you learn things from every game, you know, and, you know, in the Big 12, you know, offenses go fast, defenses, you know, they play physical. So, yes, they structurally might be doing things differently, but, you know, you're playing, you know, great teams every week. So, you know, you gotta learn your lessons every week, and so I think, you know, we'll be, you know, excited to play.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks.